Okay. Hi, welcome to today's sponsor, Broken Fingers. So today I'm going to be reading some of the weirdest fan fictions I could find and then acting them out. Basically right now I'm just gonna like give my raw reaction, mostly raw reaction, and then voice it over, and then I'll act the stuff out later. Shout out to Nick is Not Green and Danny Gonzalez for inspiring this video. Alright, let's get started. So the first one we're gonna look at is called Jack Black and Barry B. Benson. It's about Jack Black and a bee. Some of these are satire and some of them aren't. I think this one might be satire, but still. Jack Black was walking down the street one day when he spotted a bee's nest. He was like, "What? A bee's nest?" The bee came out of the nest and was like, I think I should give it like a country accent. I feel like that would make the most sense. Hey Jack, how's it hanging? Jack was surprised because he didn't know that bees could talk. "What's your name, handsome?" asked Jack to the bee. "My name's Barry B. Benson and I'm your new boyfriend." "I'm down," said Jack Black. He scratched his head. "Would you like to go to the park with me?" "Silly Jack, we're already at the park." "Oh, right," said Jack. "Do you want to go to your house?" asked Barry asked Barry politely, maybe? Sure, my house is kind of far away." "That's okay," said the striped bee. And with that, Jack grabbed the bee's knees and teleported them to his house in Japan. They were in Ohio before. Of course. That's where I live. I actually, I was walking through the park and I saw this happen the other day. They arrived at Jack's house. "I have an idea," yelled the bee. "Let's invite all of our friends. We can have a what now? We can have a jerk circle, you know, a big group wank." "Sounds perfect," said Jack. He looked around his kitchen. "I'm hungry," said Jack. The bee replied. "You can eat my honey." Said Jack in reply. "I would love to taste your honey." Jack felt horny. It was time. Jack and Barry went up into the bedroom together. Finally, after 4 minutes of waiting, their friends arrived. In walked Joey, Zoe, Bee with glasses, and data image peg base 64 ninja 4 axis second. "Heyo," said Jack steamily. "Heyo," said Jack steamily. "Hi, it's good to see you, Jaxel," said the bee with glasses. Barry said, "We were thinking of having a big group Jack coffee." "Perfect," said Joey and Zoe. "Oh no," Jack said, "not you two. We just want to be me and Jack and the bee with glasses," said Barry. "Oh, alright," said Joey and Zoe, and with that they stole their wallets and left. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Okay, yeah, we're gonna stop right there. I don't know who wrote this, but they should definitely be in prison. Next, we should do Porm. P-O-R-M. It's an Adam Sandler, imagine. Your POV. Your phone is ringing. "Somebody once told me the world was gonna owe me." The phone keeps ringing. Finally, you pick up, the screen displaying Adam Sandler's good face. You stare at the picture. You could get lost in his gorgeous deep yellow orbs. Huh? Or his dark gray locks. Will you ever be able to tell him how you feel? "Konnichiwa," Adam Sandler whispers in Japanese. "Hot," you reply. "No, you can't tell him. Telling Adam about your feelings for him wouldn't do. Why would Adam ever care for a disgusting worm like yourself?" "Would like to go for a date," sings he. Hot, hot. A date with Adam Sand? Yes. "Yep," you say politely. "That would be good and nice. But when are we going on a date? And where are we going to meet? Do you want me to bring—" Adam Sandler just hangs up. Okay. Adam Sandler arrives at your house at exactly 4:46 a.m. He doesn't even know your address. What the fuck? He does not knock on your door. Instead, he lets out 3 short, sharp shrieks. You jump down from the second-story window onto your doorstep. Half out of fright, half out of excitement, severely injuring your knees on impact. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to recreate this accurately. Oh, well, nobody really needs their knees for much anyway, eh? You check your appearance in the mirror before promptly crawling onto your carpeted driveway. Why is my driveway carpeted? Adam Sandler's cream-colored Shrek All-Star Series 1 Edition 4 station wagon is parked on top of your new car, completely crushing yours. How he managed to park his car directly on top of yours is a mystery. Perhaps not all questions deserve answers. Shawty, that's your car. I think maybe, you know, once the lawyers get involved, the questions will be needing answers. You get in his cream-colored Shrek All-Star Series 1 Edition 4 station wagon. For a while, you drive in silence. You sneak a glance at Adam Sand In the 4:50 a.m. light, he looks ethereal, like an angel. Isn't it pitch black? Something entirely otherworldly. His buttery, soft black hair flows in the wind like a bunch of shiny black snakes writhing around in a wild dance. His orange eyes glowing. Listen, I don't know about you. I've seen a lot of Adam Sandler movies. I don't remember his eyes ever, like, being cat-like. Adam, you begin. I think he puts on country music. This is cool country music, you say? As soon as the words leave your mouth, the car comes to a stop. You are surrounded by at least 5 frogs. Oh, nope, anal sandpaper says. We have got to get out of here. What do we do? You yelly. You need to leave the Shrek All-Star Series 1 Edition 4. You obey. Unfortunately, your seatbelt is jammed. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Adam Sandler running as far away as he can. All this voice acting is getting to me, damn. Will you ever see your precious Adam Sandler again? A single tear rolls down your cheek as you begin to eat the mayonnaise sandwich he made for you. It tastes disgusting. The bread is soggy and the mayonnaise tastes sour, but you eat it anyway. Well, I'm gonna stop there so we can read more interesting stories. The Untold Story of Mr. Bean. Honey, it's time to go. You're going to be late for school, called Mother. Coming, I replied, just after this news article. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean's doppelganger, a serial killer is on the loose. Mum, I call out. I think they're British. Let me do a really good British accent. Hold on. Mum, I call out. Did you hear about Mr. Bean's doppelganger? What? No. He's on the loose and is a serial killer. Cool, hurry up, you're late. Coming. We leave for school and are there on time. I walk to my next lesson, drama. Okay guys, come in and sit down. I have some exciting news for you, says Miss Rowland. Rowan Atkinson is coming to our next drama lesson. Who? Asked Rachel. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean, I exclaimed. This stupid bitch. Oh, him. The rest of the lesson goes as normal, and I can't stop thinking about it. Mr. Bean is coming! The rest of the day goes slowly. In fact, the whole week does. I wake up and get ready in a hurry. Rowan Atkinson is coming. I'm so giving him a hug, I say to myself. I hurry to school to make sure that I am not late. I rush into the classroom and sit down. Okay, kids, I know this is exciting, but you have to keep it down and remain calm. He's a real person, too, explains Miss Rowland. I squeal. I don't know how to squeal in a British accent, unfortunately, but I'm trying my best. Miss Rowland turns and looks at me in a funny way, and Joan and Amy, my best friends, start laughing. I can't help but laugh too. Ha 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 ha. Soon the whole class is laughing. Suddenly someone walks in the door. It's him! I don't know, Mr. Bean doesn't usually talk. I don't know how to, let's see. Hello, young children, how are you? I dash up to him and hug him without thinking. I feel a rush of sudden pain. I should have known. After all, he did look a bit strange. Bert, sorry to keep you in suspense. Turns out that Mr. Bean's doppelganger is a pretty good actor, too. As I fall to the ground, I see his face. That evil smile is plastered on his face. Goodbye, I whisper as the world fades black. What the hell were the teachers doing when this happened? Watching her die like a child sacrifice? The next one we'll do is Danny DeVito in Shrek. There once was a man whose name was Danny DeVito. He was a well-known man in his town. Every woman who saw him instantly fell in love with him, but he rejected them all. Danny was sad he couldn't find his true love and decided to go for a walk in a swamp because he felt like it. I respect that. That's a true alpha male, yeah. When he suddenly saw this big green thing standing there, he was speechless and blown away by his beauty. Calling him a big green thing. That was like if someone walked past me and was like, look at that little half-brown creature. He wanted to approach the ogre. Okay. How do you know it was an ogre? This could just be a green man. I don't know, kind of seems like Danny DeVito's a little racist in this story, but you know. He wanted to approach the ogre, but he was nervous, so he prepared. 1 year later, it took him a year? I mean, yeah, take your time, I guess. Better late than never. Finally, when he got the courage he needed, he walked up to the man and said, for fuck's sake, okay. Hey, mamas. As the ogre turned around looking down at the man, he got flustered and said, oh my fucking gosh, okay, I gotta say this seriously. I'm not gonna break character. Hello, Daddy DeVito. This really turned Danny on. So he said, let's go back to your big swamp, baby girl. So then they went to Shrek's house. Shrek was really nervous. It was his first time. After a while, Danny found out he was pregnant already. Damn, okay. He told Shrek, and Shrek said, okay. After a week, Danny gave birth to a very ugly baby boy and named him Jesus. I don't remember this being in the Bible. I gotta touch up my Bible knowledge, I guess. The two decided to build a house on top of the mountain. After 2 years, Shrek got pregnant, and they were so happy. After 3 weeks, these are some quick births, good lord. After 3 weeks, Shrek gave birth to handsome Squidward. So, wait, is the baby named Handsome Squidward, or is it Handsome Squid? Never mind, you know, this is already weird enough. They took him home and showed him to Jesus. Jesus didn't like his little brother, so he threw Handsome Squidward off the mountain into Bikini Bottom. So that's how SpongeBob got started. Okay, very interesting. I never really knew about, like, the origin story and whatnot. Shrek and Danny watched and they said, okay. After that, they decided to buy a dog, which Jesus didn't like very much either. So Jesus threw the dog in the river and it died a horrible death. Oh my god. I didn't really expect this to be like a romance, you know, like Marley and Me kind of thing, but, you know, what do you expect when you read Danny DeVito x Shrek? 2 years had passed, meaning Jesus was now 4 years old already. Jesus was getting annoying, so Shrek accidentally drop-kicked Jesus off the mountain. I've accidentally done that to someone before, too. Jesus' point of view. Ow, is what I said when my dad drop-kicked me off the mountain. Yeah, I said, yeah, it's a pretty normal reaction. I fell into a lake, which reminded me of my brother. I was sad, so then I decided I would go to the bottom to see if my brother and dog were there. When I reached the bottom, I saw my brother. He was small and sitting on the streets. I walked up to him and picked him up. He was very ugly, so I dropped him and said, haha, nerd. He cried, then I hurried him and lived under the sea for 16 years. 16 years later, I am now 20 years old. My brother has gotten even uglier. He worked at some weird restaurant. As I went to visit my brother, a building caught my eye. I couldn't read, so I read what the sign said, so I walked up to the door. The door opened. A small green man opened the door and he said, hi. I didn't respond. I don't know why, but I just couldn't say anything. Was I in love? Yesterday, I sat in a chair for 3 hours straight and took the PSAT for a second time. I don't know what was worse. I got a migraine and I bled through my pants. I think this was worse. I think this might have given me a migraine. I'll probably have one later. That's all the funny white men that I have for you today. All of my socials are in the description and I love you. Mwah. I should probably delete my search history. I don't want anybody finding what I just read.